Meteorology is one of the most discussed topics in scientific history, but when we hear this word, we might think of watching the daily forecast on the news to check out today's weather or the temperature at a specific place. First, I need to explain what it exactly is, and then how important meteorology is in science. Let's dig into the early facts. So what's meteorology? It's the study of the atmosphere. We are surrounded with invisible air, energy, heat, cold and freezing temperatures, and moisture. According to the National Geographic, it is also referred to as a subdiscipline of the atmospheric sciences, a term that covers all studies of the atmosphere. Meteorology is named after a meteor, not the ones that are gonna crash into planet Earth, but it came from the word meteoron. I'm not sure if I pronounced the word correctly, but forgive me if I mispronounced it. It was invented in 340 BCE by Aristotle, a philosopher of ancient Greece who established a book called Meteorologica, which contains information about the time of weather and climate. That means meteorology has to do with the weather and, of course, the climate. It can be any kind of weather, such as the winter snowstorm in New York State, and terrifying tornadoes that affect some US states such as Oklahoma. It's where homes and vehicles get severely damaged by them, like the movie Twister.
It's gone.
Where's my truck?
Cars and buildings you'll see during tornadoes cannot be fixed, and they will be gone forever. Dylan Stanet, a young screenwriter and voice actor of Puerto Rican descent, discusses why the weather has to do with meteorology. Not to mention, he's also a good friend of mine, but he's not a meteorologist. Plus, he understands this topic.
Well, in the simplest terms, it's the study of weather patterns, and the like. Well, the reason for that is also pretty simple. It allows us to not just understand how weather works, but also to prepare for it. If certain weather conditions are going to be happening that day, you would definitely want to know ahead of time so you're not getting rained on or snowed on.
When the weather exists in meteorology, we get all types of different experiences. Let's say it's Saturday, November 9th, and I'm wearing a Syracuse University sweater and it makes me feel comfortable. Actually, my feet are cold at the time of me recording this video, and yesterday I got sick with a cold. But today, I'm feeling a lot better, so that's good. So what supports the Earth's atmosphere? The chemicals we have in the Earth's atmosphere contain nitrogen, which produces proteins, aminos and nucleic acids, oxygen, argon, and some other gases. The most contained chemical in the atmosphere is nitrogen, 78% of it, some oxygen, which is 21%, and other gases including argon, which is 1%. Well, before I worked on this video you're watching, I worked on a PowerPoint presentation about meteorology in Earth Science class at Dutchess Community College, where I included the chemicals in meteorology. But fortunately, I did well on this project. Also, we have meteorologists on the news who are responsible for explaining how the weather changes on various days, like some of the coverage you'll see in a second.
Bigger picture we'll show you. All right, we're going to watch the chance for a little bit of rain out of this system, maybe dropping into the area.
Burbank, Riverside, right there, 99, right below the triple digits, probably over that tomorrow. Disneyland at 87.
We will also get weather updates at a specific location on news websites, and even on the weather apps too.
We know from what they've done to us, like for example, heavy rain causing car accidents, intense heat causing skin disease, intense cold causing low blood pressure, etc. We know how weather affects us because, well, it's happened to at least one person. The worst possible effects of weather, that is.
I hope this video will help you understand what meteorology looks like. But as I continue to learn more about this topic, I start to realize how the weather affects us and how it exists. For example, I would go on the weather app to check the daily forecast in Polkwig in the evening to find out what clothes to wear. That will make me comfortable before I go back to school. Since it's autumn in Dutchess County now and the temperatures are getting colder, take care of yourself. Stay warm and be safe. Thank you.